Hi, this is Marcus Simon with EKKO Title. I am making a video today to share with all of you to tell you the sky is not falling. I know if you've been following some of the news in our industry lately, I've been on the forum, I've been watching videos that people are posting, you might have the impression that our industry has been turned upside down and everything's different and nobody knows what to do. I'm here to tell you that's not the case, so everybody can take a deep breath and let me explain what's going on. Like a lot of you, I got some interesting news on Friday afternoon. I got a call. I was on my way home from Richmond, where I work my side gig as a member of the Virginia General Assembly, and my phone starts blowing up. I start getting text alerts. I get legislators calling me. I've got the Virginia Association of Realtors saying, have you seen what the Bureau of Insurance did? We need to put in a law. We need to fix this. I'm like, all right, it sounds bad. We need to fix it. I called my office and said, hey, you get the Commissioner of Insurance in my office first thing Monday morning. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Well, turns out the Commissioner of Insurance was kind of busy and wasn't available till Tuesday afternoon. And that's actually not a bad thing because it gave me the weekend and another day or two to actually read the letter and start to figure out what was going on. And I know, again, you guys have probably seen some other people's hot takes. Some people didn't take the benefit of the 3 or 4 days to actually read and understand and try and digest what was happening and went right off the deep end saying this is the end of times for the real estate industry. It's really not. So let me explain why that is. The Bureau of Insurance essentially put out a letter that explained what the law in Virginia around settlements is. And I've got news for you. The Bureau of Insurance is right. What they said was, when the real estate transaction, there is one settlement agent. Only one party can be the settlement agent. Only one party can provide certain essential services that are the services that a settlement agent takes care of. And there's a good reason that the law is the way it is. It's because it's actually better for consumers that way. Although we've seen some drift and we've seen some folks get in the habit of using lay settlement agents to do a different side, to try and do what the Bureau called a split settlement or a separate side of the settlement. And as they noted, that practice is confusing. It can be less secure for the parties because it involves delicate information changing hands from party to party, and it can cause confusion for consumers, and it often costs more, right? So I finally got together with the Bureau of Insurance, and I intended to have them come to my office so I could chew them out. They ended up telling me I think they've done a great job with what they've done. So the reason I think the Bureau of Insurance is right, and the reason I think this is good for consumers, is I think it's going to bring down the cost of settlements for everyone. In fact, I know that it will because at EKKO Title, when we do the whole closing, when the buyer and seller come to us, our seller settlement fee is $195. Now, you can hire me as a lawyer, and this is the case, even under the Bureau of Insurance letter, nothing in the letter says that a seller can't hire an attorney to represent them through the closing. But if you want to hire me for a lawyer and start charging my hourly rate, it's gonna be a little bit more than $195. I'll just leave it at that. So the reason we charge what we do, and the reason we want to keep our fees on sellers low when we have the entire transaction, is because it's more work to try and coordinate a split settlement. What used to be called a split settlement, which the Bureau has now said it's illegal. The reason it's more work is because as the settlement agent, we have a responsibility to the buyer and to the title insurance underwriter to make sure certain core functions are done under proper supervision and are done correctly. If you think about it, it makes sense. I can't take the seller's word for it on how much they owe on their house. You wouldn't buy a house and say, well, how much do you owe? All right, that's cool. We'll use that as the number for the payoff. I need to order the payoffs. I need to confirm that they are, in fact, the only payoffs that need to be made and that there are no arrearages, there's no back taxes that are owed, that the homeowners association dues are paid and up to date, and nobody's gonna charge anything extra once you, the buyer, move into the house. You wanna move in and know everything's done. Now, there are still going to be some situations where you feel like you really need an attorney to represent your seller's interest. The seller, for whatever reason, has lost trust in the buyer or the buyer's settlement company. They don't feel like they can get somebody looking out for just their interests. And those cases are still going to exist. And you'll still be able to hire our law firm or any law firm to represent a seller. And we've made really clear with the BOI that they understand that. They don't actually regulate real estate attorneys, they regulate title companies. And they understand that anybody who wants to can hire an attorney to represent their interests. So the bottom line is, this is not a big deal. This is just taking us back, frankly, to the way that we always used to do real estate settlements, the way that we did when I was first in the industry. We bring everybody together. And in fact, that's a lot of what the skill of the real estate attorney was, right? It was truly, not just physically, but bringing everybody together, making sure the deal went off without a hitch to make real estate agents look good. I always have thought that the best marketing you can do is right there at the settlement table. You want your buyer and your seller to get up and think, that's it? That was easy. right? And then they go out and they refer you all their friends, and you can start writing more contracts and sending more deals in. So if you've got anybody's getting you all spun up about this and have you worried that things are totally out of control, relax, take a deep breath. This is not a big deal. You guys go back to writing contracts and bringing closings to the table. We'll make sure that the buyer and the seller are well taken care of. All the tasks get taken care of. Everybody feels happy, and consumers are protected throughout the process. And if you're dealing with a title company or somebody who says they're confused by all this and they don't know what's going on, they're not sure what they're supposed to do, give us a call at EKKO Title. We've got it. We're on top of this. We'll make sure you can focus on selling houses, meeting your clients' expectations. We'll take care of everything else. I hope you guys enjoyed our video about the Bureau of Insurance letter. All of our video content is available on our YouTube channel. So if you want to click like and subscribe below, you'll get notifications about videos that are coming in the future. You can go back and watch some of our past content as well.